Good day, Nigerians. And happy weekend. My name is T. Jackson Lekon Ojo. I'm a native of Imesile in Obokun local government area of Osun State. A security expert. I'm from Obokun Oriade Federal Constituency politically. Yes, I operate on Jackson Networks, Jackson Security Networks. This afternoon, I am pleased and I'm happy that there was a peaceful contest among some notable sons of Obokun Oriade Federal Constituency yesterday on the platform of APC. The contest is about the next member of representative from our federal constituency. I want to appreciate the person of Mr. Ogungbangbe, Mr. Ojumu, Mr. Kosile, and Sheun Odofin. Those are the people that partake in that very, very important contest. And it was keenly contested because all these people are heavyweights from Oriade axis of that federal constituency. There is none of these people that can there's none of these people that can be underrated financially, intellectually, political popularity, and any other way. They are all known philanthropists that have assisted our people in their axis, and some of them even enter into Obokun axis. They have assisted people in a lot of ways, despite the fact that they have not been appointed or anointed or elected into this exalted office, where we will have a good person as our proxy representing us in that federal constituency. I want to appreciate all of them, including the person that came out. I believe all these people are winners. Honestly, I believe all of them are winners. I don't have closer relationship with any of these people. I have equal relationship with them because they are all my brothers from that axis. And it is time for somebody from that axis to get that office. Because the people from that axis, they are not the slaves of the people of Obokun axis. So these people, I see them as my brother equally. If there's any way to help, to assist, I think I was just waiting for any of them to get elected on the platform of our great party. That is why I've not really discussed with anybody. I believe my brothers, both Professor Akimoladun, that eventually emerged. I say Professor Akimoladun emerged as the aspirant, as the candidate. But all of them are winners because victory belongs to everybody. So please, I will plead with every one of us, my brothers, we should work together. We should work together to bring down this mountain that has been there, the mountain of Babel that has been there, the person that has turned himself to immovable rock of Gibraltar that has been there in person of our brother Honorable Wole Oke, who has been there for the past 16 years, and nothing, I say nothing. If there is any developmental project in favor of himself, as per the expansion of his schools, the school that he do not have the dream before he entered the House of Reps, is either in Ibadan, Abuja, or Osogbo. Is that his constituency? No. But he believed there is nobody in Obokun Oriade federal constituency. And that is why he has continued his oppressive manner, oppressive character. He oppresses, he suppresses. And when you see that social person is coming up to become a notable person around that axis, Wole Oke will spiritually, physically, and whichever way bring the person down. But enough of that. It has ended. This time around, it's like the story of a father that had 2 children, and he left his property for the 2 children from 2 wives. But because when you look at it, Oriade had 12 words, while Obokun has 10 words. So let me take the Oriade as the first wife and Obokun as the second wife. The first wife allowed the second wife to say, okay, let your son go and run that property first. And he was running it. It was only once that they were able to collect it back from them. But when the person that collected it did wrong, I am one of those people that led the team. The victory that time is to God. But for that victory, I work 90% of that victory because Wole Oke was hated and underrated. And Wole Oke was already on the ground. But I activated him. I motivated him. He came back to the race. I worked with my money, with my time. I took all the risk of my life. And at the end of the day, we brought a very powerful tactics and strategies that at the end of the day, we penetrated both APC, PDP, ABGA, Accord, and everything before we know what is happening. Across the party lines, everybody voted for Wole Oke. But as soon as he got there, he became warlord again. Yes, I appreciate God because God gave him that power, not man. But this time around, I think he will lose the power. I am very sure. Whichever way Wole like, spiritually, physically, according to the ambit, within the ambit of the law, Wole will lose that election now. That is it. So now I am coming again. Like I've said it. Oriade people, I heard it from Wole several times. He said, Oriade people, who is there? One léèyàn. Anything tá bá ti fún wọn ní tá bá ti lọ fún wọn lówó, tá fún wọn lẹ́ran ó ti tó wọn. I dey promise wọn ní town hall. Ó ti tó wọn. That has been his slogan, that they don't have anybody. That whenever, so far he give them money, he give them meat, he promise them town hall that all of them, that is their problem. Oriade people, Obokun people are set now to support you across party lines. It's not APC alone that is going to do this election. I am too sure, I'm too bold. The networks we have that have been on ground, we know, even in SRK, PDP people are going to vote against Wole Oke this time. Enough of this tyrannical rule. Enough of this plutocratic system. Across Obokun, I am promising you, Oriade, bring yourself together. After this election, Wole Oke will be running up and down to sow seed of discord. Don't allow that seed of discord to grow. Kill it. It's an oppressive seed. Oriade, it is your turn to represent us. Come together. When Olajengbesi was there contesting, Wole Oke did a lot of things to discourage that boy. A vibrant young boy, a pride of a nation that God gave us from Oriade axis. Wole Oke fought that boy with everything, but the God of that boy is alive. Even when that boy stepped down for him to go to House of Assembly, Wole Oke still worked against him. Because he believed that if that boy was in the House of Assembly 4 years, the boy is still coming to contest again. This time around, God has given it to you in Oriade on the platter of gold. It is your turn. We in Obokun, APC, PDP, ABGA, Akode, DPC, whatever, we are going to massively support you. A bastard sometimes ago said that Egbon in the South that do not have a political value, that do not have electoral value. I didn't have electoral value, but that boy that said that was one of the tools in my hand that I used to secure victory for Wole Oke 2015. But then, all those ones are riffraffs. All those ones are beggars. All those ones are signed to be slaves forever. It's a minor thing. This time around, Oriade, be united, be one. 2,000 of Wole Oke should not be allowed to come and sow seed of discord that place. If you bring the money, collect the money, use the money to support this cause. Professor Akimoladun, I am congratulating you as the winner of the primary election. I am congratulating Ogungbangbe as a winner. I am congratulating Odofin. I am congratulating Ojumu. I am congratulating Akosile. All of you, you are winners. Let us work together and get the victory. Somebody thought Oriade do not have person, but the four of you have come out. Now, you that is there, you don't have person. The four of you have come out now, and the whole world have seen that you have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. Oriade, home and abroad, you must be united this time. Devil cannot scatter you. The Egyptian of Wole we saw yesterday, we shall see no more again. In the camp of Wole Oke, I declare and decree today that God will open their eyes. Enough of their slavery. Let Wole go back to London and be driving his limousine and others. Let him come and sit down in Osogbo, Ibadan. Our world, Commonwealth, the school has used it to build. Let him come and be enjoying it. Enough is enough. He will soon come now and begin to convince our traditional rulers that it is time for him to be speaker. It has always been the time for Wole to become speaker. But I know Wole better than me and Wole were met at the National Assembly. He was surprised. And when I tell him he is representing me, they call him wayorist. They call him wayorist. He's a wayorist. Somebody full of wayo. He will come home and begin to give you people polite insult, fake respect. This is a very haughty character. But while others are inborn in him, some of us have heard about the story of his birth. Some of us have heard about where he comes from. He went to school in Safe, local government area of Zamfara State, some of us are very close there. We know things about him, and it's, well, I don't know. But that's not the issue now. The issue now is Oriade, Obokun, we are ready to support you this time around. Don't be divided. Be united. Work with your brother. Professor Akimolado, work with him. When we have somebody that will represent us there, when we have an eye, he will see for us there. When we have a good ear, he will hear for us there. When we have a good mouth, he will speak for us there. Wole has been there to see for himself, to hear for himself, and to speak for himself. That has been our problem. But I think by the special grace of God, that is over. And it is over forever. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of us. I know a lot of PDP stalwarts across Obokun that are going to massively do protest vote because they are tired too, but they cannot talk, but they will speak during the vote. Thank God, Electoral Act is there, no rigging. God bless all of you. I congratulate my brothers in Obokun Oriade, Federal Constituency. God is bringing a Moses to us. The Pharaoh of Wole Oke has been disarmed. And any attempt to want to move, they will drown in the Red Sea. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.